This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming back with you another video, people. If you don't mind, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification. Also, check out the link below. Subscribe to my other channel, Dollar Cost Average Investing. So with that said, people, I appreciate you for being here. Now, this probably gonna be one of I'm gonna start doing some of these like podcasts, voice only and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start doing that. Just talk about some of the things and some of the comments I've been getting and stuff like that. And so this one here, we're gonna talk about open carry, people. When it comes to open carry, I have had hundreds of topics with my friends, a lot of people on the internet. Everybody got different opinions when it comes to open carry. To each their own. But, you know, one thing when I look at open carry, one particular thing that you need to look at, you have law enforcement who open carry every day. You know, they have their firearm at the ready. And, you know, sad to say, a lot of them get ambushed, and there's so much that been happening to law enforcement and everything, and never have a chance to draw their firearm and stuff like that. Now, with that said, when it comes to citizens open carry, it's a whole nother ball game, people. And, you know, when you have people who are attacking authority, you know, the people with the badge and stuff, they're open carry. What you think they're gonna do to a citizen? And, you know, a lot of people don't really think about that or take it into context. Now, I see a lot of people open carrying. And, you know, one thing when you open carry, people, you have so many blind spots that you are not really protecting when you're carrying that firearm. A lot of people open carry think people won't try them, but there's videos and testimonies out there telling you otherwise. And, you know, I'm going to talk about some things that had happened, things that I have seen and stuff like that. But when you're open carrying, people, a lot of people start out open carrying. Now, if you're in some of these states that, you know, you got constitution carry and stuff, or you can open carry, whatever the case may be, you don't want to conceal and stuff. But, you know, in my state, you can open carry without a permit and stuff like that. But you got to have a concealed carry license to carry concealed. Now, with that said, there's a lot of people who they'll get their firearm and they'll start open carrying, whether, you know, with training or not, they start open carrying. And I have friends to do this. But the problem is when you're open carrying, people think, oh, you know, ain't nobody going to try me. They're not going to, you know, try to bother me. You better think otherwise, because like I told you, the blind spots. There's videos out there where people have been disarmed at stores, at restaurants and stuff, because, you know, if you got someone who can't get a firearm legally and they want one bad and they're in the streets or whatever the case may be, or whatever, they can just sneak right up on you while you ain't paying attention and just snatch your firearm out. I see so many people in stores and malls and stuff. They're right up on people. I'm talking about, you got a crowd of people. Don't know who's going to jump out of that crowd and just snatch your firearm. And this had happened. And so, you know, and unfortunately, this had happened to a lot of women. Now, I'm seeing a lot of stories, and this had happened, you know, where I live at to a couple women where they was open carrying, and, you know, a guy took their firearm and stuff like that. And, you know, and it happened to men's too, but for somehow, you know, I guess they've been targeting women and stuff like that, especially in my area. So I'm talking about, this could be something new to you or whatever the case may be, but that really, in my area, that has been put in the spotlight. So, you know, women, if you out here carrying, open carrying, you know, you need to be more protective of your firearm and stuff. I'm talking about, they getting men's too, but they looking at women as a more of a target nowadays and stuff. And so, you know, a couple women has been, you know, and this, I don't know if the same person or whatever the case may be, but, you know, several women, firearm has been taken you know, from them off their side in their open carry. Now, I have seen women open carry, and, you know, you got women that got their pocketbook, and then they open carry, and they got so much going on. I seen they got their kids distracting them. You got to be very cautious, people. You got so many blind spots that you're not targeting or focused on, or, you know, you very comfortable, and you think, okay, I got my firearm, this and that. You're not deterring people. You're attracting people who trying to get a firearm, and that is what's been going on lately. That I've been seeing a lot of reports online and stuff like that. So open carrying, people, trust me, I have open carry myself, but at the same time, you're pretty much, you're a target. Not a target that somebody gonna try to steal your firearm, but people notice you. When people see firearms, they notice you. You're treated totally different if you're concealed carry. I choose concealed carry over open carry. But, you know, there was a situation that I was reading where something happened somewhere at a store, whatever the case may be, and it was a guy open carrying. Now, he didn't have nothing to do with what was going on, but, you know, they shot him, I guess, because he'd open carrying, you know, assumed that he might try to step in and everything. And see, a lot of people don't think about that. I think I read of it was something that happened in Texas, a shooter. It was something in Texas, whatever, open carry person. I don't know if it's Texas. It was somewhere. It was a while back. And the guy, he was open carrying. I guess some stuff was going down into like a store or something or whatever. And I guess he was gonna try to take the person out. But little did he know, I'm talking about, they was already on him, targeting on him. So he was shot and everything, you know, because they feel like, hey, I guess he was going to step in and try to protect whatever was going on in the store, whatever the case may be. So he didn't even have a chance to do nothing, you know, because like I said, his firearm is out. He's already been spotted. He's a target. And, you know, so these are some of the things you got to think about, people. If you somewhere and something goes down, you got you don't know if somebody scoped you out, because you don't know what could happen in there. If they don't scope you out, so he's got a firearm, they might try to go and take you out or whatever first, or whatever the case may be. So, you know, they won't have to worry about you trying to take them out or whatever the case may be. So these are some of the things that I look at. Now, some of you might say, well, you know, it might not, whatever the case may be, but these are some of the things you got to be thinking about. There's many reports online of this stuff happening. Whether you believe it or not, you need to do some research on this type of stuff. Open carry, you are a target. You know, especially if something happened or whatever, they're going to probably try to take you out or whatever the case would be. And even if you don't know what's going on, you've been spotted out that you have a firearm. So that's something you got to think about open carry. But most people who open carry really don't think through that whole situation, whatever the case may be. They just see, okay, this is an easy way for me to start carrying my firearm, protect myself. I understand that. But it's more to it. You got to do more. It's more to it when you're open carrying and stuff. It's a lot of risks out there, people. So just want to put some of these things on your radar. Some of you probably know about these things or whatever the case may be. If you choose open carry, it's fine. I have no problem with open carry. But just know that you need to be on guard at all times. You need to watch people. You know, you already got people being pickpocketers and stuff, picking people's pockets and wallets and everything. They never noticed nothing, never know their wallet was gone or whatever the case may be. And better yet, you got a firearm that, you know, they can just come up and snatch. I'm talking about, there's many videos where this out there, guy was in McDonald's, had his firearm in his back pocket, whatever the case may be, and guess what? Guy came and took it. There's nothing he can do. You don't want to get shot with your own firearm. So you got to take this open carry stuff serious. There was a guy in the store that's out there. You know, he was in the store. Guys targeted him. They scoped him out, went in there, picked him, took his firearm, ran out the store. He's looking at lottery tickets and stuff. I'm talking about, there's a lot of things that you got to kind of think about when it comes to open carry, people. So I just kind of want to talk about open carry and everything, but take some steps. Get you some 2-stage or these 3 stage your retention holsters and stuff like that, when you got to activate a couple things or whatever, they would just, that it's more secure. Just have these slide-in holsters, Uncle Mike holsters and stuff like that, just slip in and stuff and everything. So I want you to think about that when it comes to open carry. So I just kind of want to talk about that a little bit when it comes to open carry. But this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.